It was just past midnight. The gas station lights flickered in the distance, casting long shadows across the empty lot. A young woman stood alone, arms wrapped around herself, mascara streaked from tears. Her phone was dead. Her ride was gone. And she had no idea what to do next. That's when the rumble of a motorcycle echoed through the night. And a voice said, "Hop on. I've got you." Her name was Kayla, 23 years old. She had left home that morning with her boyfriend, headed for a weekend getaway. It was supposed to be fun. A break from the stress. A chance to feel loved. But somewhere between the city and the coast, things changed. He got angry. Accused her of flirting with the cashier. Yelled at her for laughing too loud. And when she asked him to stop at the gas station so she could use the restroom, he drove off. Just like that. No warning. No goodbye. Kayla stood under the buzzing fluorescent lights, trying not to cry. She asked the clerk if she could borrow a phone. He shrugged. Said the payphone was broken. Didn't offer anything else. She sat on the curb, clutching her small purse. No charger. No cash. Just a few crumpled bills and a granola bar. Car after car pulled in. No one looked her way. Or if they did, they looked away just as fast. She felt invisible. Discarded. Like trash someone had left behind. Then came the sound. Oh, steady. A motorcycle engine in the distance. It pulled into the lot, chrome glinting under the lights. The rider wore a black leather jacket, patches stitched across the back. A skull with wings. A name, Iron Saints. He took off his helmet. Gray beard. Weathered face. Eyes that had seen too much. He looked at her. Not with judgment. Not with pity. Just awareness. He walked over slowly. "You okay?" he asked. Kayla hesitated. Then shook her head. "No." He sat down beside her. Didn't crowd her. Didn't ask too many questions. "Name's Bear," he said. "Yeah, like the animal." He chuckled. She smiled just a little. She told him what happened. How she trusted someone who turned out to be cruel. How she had no one to call. How she felt stupid. Bear didn't flinch. Didn't say, "I told you so." Didn't ask why she got in the car in the first place. Instead he said, "You're not the first. And you won't be the last. But you're not alone tonight." He stood up and held out his helmet. "Hop on," he said. "I've got you." Kayla blinked. "Where are we going?" "Somewhere safe," he said. "You trust me?" She hesitated. Then nodded. Because something in his voice felt solid. Like stone. Like home. She climbed onto the back of the bike. Wrapped her arms around his waist. And for the first time in hours, she exhaled. The wind whipped through her hair. The road stretched out like a ribbon of possibility. They rode through quiet towns, past sleeping houses, under a sky full of stars. She didn't know where they were going. But she knew she was moving forward. Away from fear. Toward something better. After about an hour, they pulled into a small roadside diner. The sign read, "Mama Lou's." Warm light spilled from the windows. Inside people laughed. Talk. Live. Bear led her in. Everyone nodded at him. Some smiled at her. Mama Lou was a woman in her 60s with silver braids and eyes like fire. She took one look at Kayla and said, "You hungry, baby?" Kayla nodded. She hadn't realized how empty she felt. They sat at a booth. Bear ordered pancakes and coffee. Kayla sipped hot chocolate with whipped cream. She told Mama Lou everything. The fight. The gas station. The silence. Mama Lou listened. Then reached across the table and held her hand. "You're not broken," she said. "You're just bruised. And bruises heal." Bear made a few calls. By morning, 3 more bikers showed up. One was a mechanic. One ran a shelter. One had a daughter Kayla's age. They didn't ask questions. They just helped. They found her a place to stay. A job at the diner. A phone charger. A warm jacket. And every night one of them would stop by. Just to check in. Just to remind her. You're not alone. Weeks passed. Kayla started smiling again. Laughing. Living. She saved up. Got her own apartment. Took night classes. Started writing again. Something she hadn't done in years. And every time she passed a gas station she remembered that night. The fear. The silence. And the sound of a motorcycle pulling in. She was left at a gas station. Alone. Afraid. Forgotten. But one man saw her. Not as a problem. Not as a burden. But as a person worth saving. And when he said, "Hop on. I've got you," he wasn't just offering a ride. He was offering hope. If this story moved you, share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more true stories of kindness, courage and unexpected heroes. Because sometimes the people who look the toughest are the ones who carry the most compassion.